Hi, it's Caitlin from Really Big Plant. Thank you so much for joining me. For today's video, we are going plant shopping and to return this big money tree that unfortunately rotted. So we're on our way back to Home Depot. We're gonna go check out what they've got today through a slightly different lens than normal. My friend asked me for some suggestions for plants that I think would be good to give to their mom, who is not like a super big fan of plants and doesn't have a whole lot of experience caring for them. And it felt so familiar because my mom is also like that. She doesn't particularly care for plants, and when I want to get her a plant gift, I use a different set of criteria to evaluate the types of plants that I think about giving her. So I figured we could go plant shopping and take a look at plants through the lens of whether or not I think a plant would be good for like a beginner or as a gift. Not necessarily beginner plants, but plants that tend to stay manageable for people who aren't super into doing plant chores. So we'll talk about plants that are good for that and bad for that and just see what else is in stock today. So let's go!
Really big plant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. All right. Got distracted by the Ficus triangularis. Look at, these are so healthy and thick looking.
What? Okay, we're probably not getting one though, right? Or are we getting one? Are we getting four?
Okay, oh my gosh, look at how full it is. Okay, wait, I spy from here a Ficus alii over there, I think. All right, I was trying to be organized in this video today, but I'm excited. It's really full in here. Oh my gosh. They're so... Okay. $29.98 for these guys. These are kind of small. I would probably hold off on the snake plants today. Same with these. Sometimes you can get something much closer to a tree for... Oh wait, no, those are only $15.86. So that's actually a pretty good price. $16 for fiddle leaf. Like a little one like this. It's nice. Crotons. Hey, look at these. Are these in water? That's kind of funny. These might make actually kind of an interesting gift because the roots are interesting to see. So if the person that you're trying to buy a gift plant for is someone who's curious about stuff, they might think the roots are really cool. I think a lot of people find propagations, water propagations, to be very attractive. So this is kind of an interesting idea, although some plants are better suited for this than others. Like the Dracaena, this one might not last that long, but the Birkin, philodendron Birkin, could probably do pretty well in here for a long time if they change the water. How much are these? They have no prices. Pothos can definitely live like this. But whether or not I think this is a good gift depends on the price. Maybe they don't have them. Look, a little Maranta too. That's cute. Or Calathea, Tenanthe. Tenanthe, that's the one. The Tenanthe. Okay, so slight amendment to my plan. I said in the car on the way here that we were gonna look for gift plants, but I was not expecting it to be this full in here. This is like one of the fullest I've ever seen it. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of a complete plant tour because I thought we were gonna go through and just pick and choose some of the plants for gifts, but it's looking pretty good. I should probably show you more of what's in here that I was originally planning to, so let's do that. Okay, so first of all, look at these little like little pines that are probably glued into these pots, but look so cute, like a little garden. Money trees, Peperomia polybatria, 1998. These are beautiful. Calathea musaica. These are, you know, I've never owned one of these, but they're beautiful. Look at the leaves. Can you believe this is a plant not like a painting. You know, like when you doodle on line paper? This is always what my doodles ended up looking like. Oh, okay, here. Philodendron Birkin is, in my opinion, the ultimate gift plant. It is the one that I just will recommend for any person with any type of care because this plant looks so visually interesting and is also very easy to care for and never starts to get too crazy. I mean, they do grow a little bit wild after years, but I'm going to show you some footage of my main Philodendron Birkin that I've had for like over 4 years now, and I've never pruned it back, and it just looks completely amazing. It's actually 2 plants that I potted together a while ago in a plant chores video, I believe, but I don't do anything to maintain it besides water it, and it does really well. So Philodendron Birkin is a plant that I feel like everyone thinks is stunning when they see it, and it also is very easy to care for. Just water it about once a week and let it dry. Okay, what else? Philodendron Silver Sword, 1998. Philodendron Pariso Verde. Look at the modeling on these leaves. These look pretty good. And 1998, I feel like the prices came down since I was here. Pariso Verde might not actually be a good option as a gift plant because I don't know if you can see already in the pots, the plants are starting to climb and they don't grow like trees, they grow like a vining plant that wants to climb up. So if the person you're getting a gift plant for is not going to be willing to like manage the vine, this is a plant that starts to get unmanageable after not that long. So I probably would not recommend this one as a gift plant. Same thing for the Silver Sword. And then Ficus triangularis. Oh wait, how much was it? That's 20 bucks. Okay, so my advice is if you're gonna give this as a gift, go to, I don't know, like thrift store or something, buy a jar. I guess this is kind of cute with the cork. Like what you're paying for is the vessel. If you pay $20 for this, you're paying for this combo because this is kind of unusual, but you probably have a pothos if you're watching this video. So I would just take some cuttings and root them and then you could give this as a present. And it's kind of special that it came from your plant and you didn't pay $20 for some pothos cuttings. Thanks for finding that out. Okay, and then these are my favorite plants. The Ficus triangularis variegated. I have bought and killed so many of these. By the way, I bought 3 at once a while ago, and 2 of 3 are still alive, but they're kind of barren. Like very, very barren. I don't know if I should try again. Okay, this is the Ficus elastica Shiveriana, 1998. Oh, it looks like they're calling them Ficus Moonshine. That's a good price for that. This would make a beautiful gift plant. Ficus are pretty easy to care for in my experience, the Ficus elastica ones. As long as the person you're giving this to allows the soil to just dry lightly between waterings, Ficus tend to be pretty easy to care for. Although this one, to maintain this kind of light leaf, is going to want slightly brighter light than if you were to go with a Ficus burgundy as a gift plant, like one of these. These can actually handle lower light. The dark leaf is an indicator that these leaves have more chlorophyll in them actually than the lighter colors do, and so as a result, plants with darker leaves in general are able to handle slightly lower light conditions because they have basically like more solar panels built into their leaves. That's not always true, but for these Ficus I believe it is. Okay, so this one, oh, you know, this might make a cuter gift because it comes in a little pot that's cute, but I bet that makes it more expensive too. About $10 extra for the pot. $29.98. Okay, keep going. This has got some Sansevieria Moonshine. Have that silvery color. And ponytail palms. Let's see, how much are they? $19.98. Ponytail palms, also $19.98. These are a good plant if the person you're giving the gift to has lots of sunny windows. They can put a ponytail palm in there. Really, really easy to maintain. And they're cool looking, aren't they? I mean, it's kind of unusual. So it depends on the personality of the person you're buying the gift for. If they're kind of weird, bet they'd like a ponytail palm. Calatheas, oh, they are so beautiful. if the person that you're going to buy a gift plant for is going to throw the plant away anyway, get them a calathea because they are so beautiful. And in every plant shop I've ever worked in, I can tell a person who's a new plant parent because they come in and they beeline straight for the calatheas because, I mean, how do you not fall in love with these leaves? They are really, really amazing. Okay, let's see. This is 1998. And these come in a little pot too, that's cute. They might not kill it, you know, like I could be like underestimating the level of care your intended recipient is going to provide. I mean, a calathea might be a perfect present for someone who's kind of like an overwaterer or lives somewhere very humid. Then we've got the alocasia poly. These, some people are really, really good at caring for alocasias and some people have a really hard time with them. So I'd say this is maybe not a good first plant as a gift plant, but they are beautiful. When I first got into plants, I bought lots of alocasias because I was very, very attracted to the growth habit. I like the way that, I don't know, there's something about them that kind of looks like each leaf is like a little animal. You know, it's got this head. I guess that's why they call them elephant ears. But there's something about it that it's just so pleasing, very aesthetic. And I feel like when you see like, when people are content creators and they have like a random plant on their coffee table, a lot of times it is an alocasia. So it's kind of like the look of like a nice little coffee table plant if that's what you're going for because it has that upright growth habit. All right. Ooh, I like the look of this pot. You've got the silver sword in here. Look how thick this stem is. This is nice and chunky. This one was $21.98, which I think includes the stand, so that's kind of cool. Oh, and are there 2 plants in here? Wow, this is actually a really great deal. I would buy this for myself while I'm out shopping for my gift plant. So yeah, philodendron silver sword, but you can see how these have already reached the top of their poles. They're gonna eventually like slump over and start growing smaller leaves. So I don't know how that does for a gift. You have to kind of evaluate the person you're giving a gift to if you think they're gonna want to deal with that and if that will bring them joy or if it will bring them stress. Rhaphidophora decursiva back there on a pole. For all the same reasons, I think that probably the plants that really want to vine upwards to reach their full form probably aren't the best gift plants for people who don't want to explore more involved plant care. Okay, and we just talked about these Ficus elasticas. Look at how cute this is. There's a fiddle leaf fig here for $100 in this pot, and it's got some Philodendron hederaceum Brazil companion planted in there. So cute. All right, ZZ plant, $40. This, they look messy now, but if you put this in like an outer pot, this is a beautiful plant. You know, my mom's favorite plant, I think, might be, or one of her favorites might be this ZZ plant that I bought for her. It doesn't really change much, and the leaves are so shiny. If you wipe the leaves down on this plant before you give it as a present, and then the leaves are so shiny and thick, and there's something about ZZ plants that just appears healthy, you know? I think people tend to actually like them. There's a reason why they are tried and true houseplants. ZZ plants make a really good gift option. Oh, the little Tradescantias are blooming. Look at the flowers. Okay, so these are Tradescantia. If the person you're trying to buy a gift plant for loves purple, which I am guilty of, just get them this plant. They're gonna like it. The flowers are so cute and the purple color is so darling, and purple fans will probably like the purple more than the fact that this plant grows kind of unmanageably once it gets larger. The vines start to grow kind of like all over the place, and they hang down, and then they're juicy and kind of fragile, but you can just cut them back, like you can prune it, and it's really easy to propagate. And maybe I'm biased because of the purple, but I love this plant, so I recommend it. I kind of want to get one. I just convinced myself. I haven't had one of these in San Francisco. I've only ever actually had tiny propagations in baby pots, and the one that I had left shriveled up in the move. I think I packed it for the move. It did not make it, or I don't have it anymore, so maybe I should get one of these. Although you can get them for cheaper than $13, so I don't know. But the purple pot is cute, so I don't know. This is a good example of how they start to grow when they get older. I mean, this one's a little bit barren, but do you see how these vines are somehow much less attractive than this? So it does get unmanageable as it gets bigger. Okay, let's keep going. Peace lilies here, $30 peace lily. Oh, this is a pretty big one for 30 bucks. Peace lilies are a good gift plant for people that are gonna not put the plant by the window, or like if they have a dark place and very low light, a peace lily is a great gift. And a bonus about peace lilies is that they tell you when they're thirsty. I mean, if you are paying even just a little bit of attention to this plant, you'll notice it looking very droopy when it needs some water. So that's also a helpful thing for beginners. They can wait till it gets just a little droopy and then give it a thorough drink. Cordyline, not a good gift plant. Unless it's gonna go outside in full sun. Indoors, I don't know, I feel like I see more cordylines in the sale section than like any other type of plant. They just tend not to do well indoors unless you've got really bright light. This is a little money tree, $24.98. It's cute on a thick stump, but that seems kind of a lot, considering you can get like one that's like 5 or 6 times the size for 40 bucks. Okay, ponytail palm, $16.98. Oh, the ones on the other side were more expensive and smaller. It's a good gift too. Some little Dracaena tips here. When it's just the top of the Dracaena tree, they call them Dracaena tips. At least when you like order plants to a plant shop. This is another Dracaena, Calatheas. Oh, Calathea zebrina, the kind of fuzzy one. And snake plants, different Bacchias, Aglaonema. Aglaonema is a really good gift plant if you can find one that looks nice and full. Like, I probably wouldn't give this as a present. It looks kind of barren, but they are very easy to care for. Aglaonema creta. These are cute. The pink stems are really cute. People who like pink, this one stays pink without needing to expose it to tons of light all the time. Oh, the Maranta silver bands are here too. $16.98. It's pretty good. Philodendron Brazil is an amazing gift plant. The vines do start to get a little unruly over time, but I've never met someone who doesn't think that these leaves are beautiful. So everyone thinks this plant is striking, and it makes a really, really good gift in my opinion. This is one that I've given to other people frequently. This one and the Philodendron Birkin are my go-tos. Some pothos here. Enjoy pothos, $16.98. These are nice and full actually. Hypoestes, the polka dot plants, are so cute, and they are a plant that I would give as a gift in place of like cut flowers to like somebody who is not super into plants, and just tell them that there's no expectations to keep this plant alive, and once it starts to look weird, they shouldn't feel bad about tossing it, because these can get really etiolated, as in kind of stretched out and leggy if you don't give them relatively bright light. And yeah, see, this is only $6.98, and this is a 6-inch pot. They're pretty cheap, so I feel like you can kind of keep these for a short time and then get rid of them without feeling too guilty about it. And they are really beautiful. And you know what? My college student sister, bought one of these a couple years ago for her dorm room, and she kept it alive for the entire year. I told her that she was probably going to kill it, but she kept it alive for a really long time. So, and these are overwaterer friendly. Like, these like a lot of water. They don't want to sit in standing water, but if you want to water this all the time and let the water flow through the soil, this plant would appreciate it. Okay, so let's see here. Monstera deliciosa. I regret getting this as a gift for my mom. That's how I'm going to put it. She doesn't like it. She complains to me about this plant all the time, and the only reason that she keeps it is because I gave it to her. But it's kind of unmanageable, and it's grown in kind of an unattractive way. I should help her stake it up, but it just, the aerial roots grow all over the place, and it looks crazy. And while it looks cool like this, after about a year, this plant becomes unmanageable for somebody who doesn't want to manage it. So I would not recommend this as a present, but these are beautiful ones in here today. We've got these money trees too that I was looking at right when we walked into the section. These are $40. They're kind of small for $40. But maybe not, because the last one I got was $150. So maybe this is just how the prices are these days. Yeah, this is $40. And this one, which is much bigger, is also $40. They're the same price. This one, this is a size that is definitely unbraidable. If you've been following my unbraiding money tree sagas, this one has these kind of thin trunks in here. This one seems like it'd be relatively easy to unbraid. This one would definitely be easy to unbraid because it's still green pretty close to the base. And actually, if you unbraided this one, it probably would also like untwist because it didn't harden into the shape. So these stems might just like more or less straighten out eventually. And then these Dracaenas, Dracaena massagiana. And look at how cool these are. These are planted in baskets with pothos growing as companion plants. I love this. And these are only $36.98. They're quite tall. They're probably three and a half feet tall, maybe. They're not that big, but these are cool. The pothos in there. I've never seen them growing like companion plants before in Home Depot. I'm intrigued. I might have to get one of these. This would be a great gift. This can handle all kinds of different kinds of light. It just mainly doesn't want to sit in standing water, so it doesn't want to be overwatered because it's a big tree. But this would be a cool present. If someone gave me this, I would be really, really happy about it. Although maybe for a beginner plant, this is intimidating because it's got multiple kinds of plants. Wow, these are cool. Excited to see these here. Okay, and then here we have a cat palm. Don't get this as a present unless you want to also give spider mites. And then bird of paradise, which are, it looks like smaller ones in there are $27.98 and bigger ones are $36.98. This would be a nice gift if you wanted to get someone a big bird of paradise. You just have to make sure that they're willing to accommodate for a plant this big. But bird of paradise are pretty easy to care for as long as they can be like relatively near a window. Although the one that I keep, it just grows slowly and is not really by a window, and it's doing fine. I love bird of paradise. Okay, what else? $59.98. Another Dracaena here. And these Ficus Maclelandii. I thought these were Ficus alii. Maybe it's slightly different, or maybe it's a different species. I'm not sure. These are beautiful. These are like $59.98. Do I need to buy one of these today? I was not planning on coming home with a new plant, but this one is really big.
It's pretty big.
What do you think?
60? I think we should get it.
All right, am I coming home with this ficus? It's like a little bit taller than I am, and I've been wanting one of these for a while, but I don't know if it's maybe still a little bit too short. I think bromeliads can also make a really good gift plant. I really like them, but I didn't used to. I feel like as I've started appreciating plants more, I like these more than I used to. So maybe they're not especially good for someone who is a brand new beginner, because bromeliads tend not to meet most people's expectations of what they think of when they think of like an archetypical plant, you know? But this is undeniably beautiful. The flower doesn't last forever. And then anthuriums, I always ignore these. I skip over them because for some reason they just really don't appeal to me, but they are definitely tried and true. There's a reason why these are always sold in like grocery stores and stuff like that. Like, this is a stunning plant. They make a beautiful gift, I think, for people who are not expecting a plant present, and especially for people who like red. You wipe these down, because these have some watermarks on them, but they are really stunning. Anthuriums, Andreanum. Got these little dracaenas here. These always remind me of like Dr. Seuss. They are super cute. $5.98. This is an amazing gift on a budget. And you could put this in any kind of light condition. Likes to dry lightly between waterings. And there's some different varieties to match different aesthetics. This one's a little bit of a softer, more muted pastel greens with a pink edge, and this has a little bit more of a neon, bolder look. Dracaenas are great. Parlor palms are also really cute. These are extra, extra small. I would probably hold off on these. I mean, $5.98 isn't that much, but you can get ones about twice the height for that same price. And what else? More dracaenas. You know, these are beautiful too. I love them. And snake plants always are a great gift. A really good plant for low commitment. Crotons are beautiful too. Oh, coffee plants are a really great novelty gift too, just because most people I know like to drink coffee, but don't think about the type of plant that coffee comes from. So it's kind of interesting to give people coffee plants. I used to recommend them a lot at stores I worked in. That being said, these particular ones don't look super healthy, so I would probably pass on these as a gift plant. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. All right, and then, oh, the little aluminum plant. Pilea, these are cute too. I've noticed the plant shops I used to work in, customers would be really drawn to these. I never thought they were that special, but people like them. I've noticed that like men like these. You might want to get a man this plant. This is a huge generalization, but that's just my observation from work. Oh, these peperomias are beautiful. Look at the color on this. I don't know the names of any peperomias, you guys, because I'm not super into them, collecting them myself, but these colors are amazing. And the silver peperomias, these would be a really good gift for people who are like, have like a hardcore silver aesthetic. You know, like barbed wire and stuff like that. Tend to like the silver plants. This one too, it's got that pop of silver in it that's really nice. This is a Scindapsus exotica, and these are fantastic gift plant. This is another go-to gift plant for me because I feel like they always just look really nice. This is a plant where new leaves tend to come out whole. They come out perfect. Like sometimes on a lot of philodendrons and like monsteras and stuff, you get little tears or imperfections in the new leaves when they unfurl, but this plant almost always has perfect leaves. So for that reason, I like to give it as a gift. And some pothos and philodendron micans, another good gift plant. Wait a second, are these all $14.88, the proven winners? Is that all of these plants here? Because these are like the rare plants. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my, what the heck is going on with this? How much is this? Is this really only $15? Because I might have to get it. Oh my gosh. No, $39.98. All right, this is a Mondo Philodendron White Knight. It doesn't look like extremely happy, but the stem is enormous. $40. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at how many plants are in there. That is insane. Might have to buy that. Okay. Okay, so these are the ones that are marked down to 14 something. So this is Philodendron Ring of Fire for $15. That's pretty good. And then it looks like these are like their rare plants, which they've got in like boxes now or something. Look at this. But they're $40. Also, look at this. This is so cute. $39.98. Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's not planted in there. This is really cute. Little dwarf Schefflera arboricola, but it's big. It's a tree form. I like that. Yeah, here.
Oh my god, brilliant.
Hooray! The Ficus alii is in the car now, and bonus, I didn't realize while I was not looking, look at what my husband did. He bought me another Ficus triangularis. Like, for some reason, like, just salivate every time I see them. I have to get one, and was gonna not get one this time, but we have another one. So, thank you. We are gonna head home now with the new plant. We were able to successfully return the money tree for a full refund. So, whew, I feel great about that. I mean, I feel sad that it didn't work out, but I was at least able to get a refund for it. So that's a good thing. So now we've got a different big plant, one plant in, one plant out, and we're gonna take this home. I'd love to hear from you on what some of your most successful gift plant purchases have been for others. If there was a plant that surprised you that you bought for someone and they just adore it, or if you bought someone a plant and it really didn't work out, please share your stories so that we may learn. It was really fun for me to talk about the plants with like a different perspective, thinking about like what plants I would buy for other people versus like just shopping for myself. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I really hope that you had a fun time coming shopping with me. I would love to hear what new plants you have gotten recently. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that your plants are bringing you joy and that you are having a fantastic planty week. And I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye. Good boy. Oh yeah, it's so exciting. It's so exciting.